Hey everybody, Shalithia here with Making Homesteading, and we are coming to you today. Going to talk about homemade mascara. Yes, only a couple of ingredients go into this. It's actually relatively simple and easy, and it ensures that you know exactly what you're putting on your face. And I believe that that is highly important as I started looking at what they put into makeups, mascaras, eyeshadows, eyeliners, lipsticks. It disgusted me, okay? It also disgusted me what they put in our food, what they put in the quick foods, what they do to our foods, how they treat animals before they go to slaughter. It just infuriating, okay? So I have started on this journey to make a difference in our lives, change up some things, make it better for our family, and I would appreciate it if you would come with me on this journey and we could learn and grow together, and we could make it better for our families. We could make this world a better place. We can grow some of our own food. Man, does that make you feel good, to see those first sprouts show up. It's been a couple of years now. We are still not good at this thing. We are still working on it. We only started growing this last year. We do live inside the city, so we're limited to what we can own and what we can do here. Our hope is to get a small plot of land out in the country so we can actually extend this homesteading. But for now, we are going to learn how to do as much as we possibly can inside the city with what God has given us. And we are going to start learning how to make things from scratch and do a lot of these things ourselves so we can be self-sufficient once we get there. Hold on, and I will turn this around and we will take you over to the table where we have everything set up, and I'll explain to you what we're doing. See you in a minute on the other side. Okay, everybody, so as you see here, we have a bowl that this is actually tempered bowl, and it's really good for heat. So you're going to want a bowl that you can put some heat on, because what we're going to do is we're going to take this bowl. I don't have a double boiler, so we're going to take this bowl, or you can have a double boiler, up to you, totally up to you. But we're going to take this bowl and we're going to put all the ingredients inside this bowl so it can melt over boiling water, okay? So we're just going to make do with what we have. All right. So this is activated charcoal, which I'm sure everybody knows exactly what activated charcoal is. We have coconut oil, we have beeswax, and we have bentonite clay. All right. And this right here is just going to be some lemon essential oils. And there's only a couple drops of that, and that's just to preserve it. All right. So you're going to need a container for this to go in. A lot of people will use just a metal container like this one. I have used this container before, as you can see. I think you can see the mascara right there. I've used this container before for mascara. I am not as happy with using the metal container as I am with actually just ordering one of these things, okay? So you can order these off of Amazon. They're relatively inexpensive. This is the tube and the mascara brush. If you're going to use the metal container, you would just use the mascara brush. I do know people that have cleaned out their old mascara tubes. I don't like to do that. I can never seem to get it clean. I don't know how they get it clean. You're more than welcome to try. But you see that there's no stop here. So whenever you order this kit, they do have kits, and they come with these little guys, the disposable droppers. They come with the stop, which we'll put in at the very end. And they come with this little funnel, which is a handy dandy guy. And so I've got this all set up over here to the side. All right. And then you're going to want some small spatula that you can just move everything around. Okay. So I will definitely leave the recipe down below that I'm using today, and you can decide to use this. There's about a million other recipes online. It's totally up to you. This is the one I have found works really well for me through trial and error. And so there's 4 of these, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to use a metal container, this is a small metal container, I do about half of what I'm telling you right now, okay? This is 4 charcoal. The coconut oil is 2 teaspoons. This is 1 teaspoon of the beeswax, and this is actually 1 teaspoon of the bentonite clay, bentonite, however you want to say it. People say it all sorts of ways. All right, let's get on over to the stove where I have started to boil some water. If you can see the steam coming up off of this, but it is really close to a boil. So we're going to put our little bowl here, and this again is just an alternative if you don't have a double broiler. If you have a double broiler, it will make it that much easier. So we're going to start off with the coconut oil. All right, just chunk that in there like this. Stir it around until it starts to melt. It should melt relatively quickly, even with steam, before it's brought to a boil. All right, look, it's melting so nice. All right, then you're going to want to take the beeswax that you have. Get in here and get all this out. Now, I will tell you, beeswax sticks to everything, guys. It sticks to everything. A lot of people will actually have handy dandy little little utensils and stuff that they have special for doing projects such as this. I do not. I clean out this same bowl and use it for cooking and everything else. So you can clean it out. It takes a little bit of extra time and attention. So, and it does tend to stick to everything beeswax does. So, and don't forget to wash your hands, because if you do exactly what I just did, you don't want nasty particles and everything getting into your mascara. Of course, you don't want that getting into your eyes, and it could cause infection. So be real careful. That's another reason that I don't wash out my old mascara tubes and reuse them. Again, some people do. They do a really good job of it. I don't know how they get those clean. I will give them props, because I have actually watched some of them clean it, and wow, that's all I gotta say, ladies. Wow. In the beginning of the video, whenever I was talking, I'm actually wearing the mascara, and I have been wearing it since this morning, so it actually does hold all day. Next, we're going to put in the clay here. And of course, this is a powder, so, and no, the beeswax is not melted completely and totally, but that's okay. And you'll notice that you can actually buy the clay in white. This one is a little green, on the green side. I don't know if you guys can see that color in the video, but this is also how they kind of color mascara. I've actually, sorry, not mascara, eyeshadow. Now, if you want a brown, you would use less of the activated charcoal. The darker you want it. I like mine black, so we are going to use 4 of those. And you're just going to keep stirring this, guys, until it's nice and in there. And we can actually go ahead and add the charcoal now. See, it doesn't take much time. So those of you, I haven't cut this part of the video on purpose to show you that it really doesn't take that much time. So let's get the charcoal. And again, this is powder. So now charcoal will stain, and it will stain your clothes. You can get it out, but it is a mess, and it is hard. You're going to find whenever you go clean, like, I, of course, have a white dish that I do this in, but you see how it's got my fingers. It will stain the dish a little bit, and you're going to have to do some extra scrubbing. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but now my water's starting to boil. And we're just going to keep doing this. Look how nice and rich that is. I don't know if you can see this real well in the video, but it is beautiful, beautiful, nice and rich. And again, you know exactly what's going into it. You know that it's literally charcoal, beeswax, coconut oil, and bentonite clay. So, I mean, how much more natural can we get? All right. All right, guys, it's done. We are going to transfer over, and we are going to pour it in real quick. So this next step, you're going to want to do semi-quickly because this does start solidifying with the beeswax quite quickly after it's taken from the heat. Alright, give me one sec. Let me switch you guys over there. Okay, guys, so like I told you, this stuff stains, so be real careful. We are turning off the stove. We don't need that on anymore, but I will caution you that since this stains, what I do is I take a paper towel and I lift this very hot bowl here. All right, it is steaming hot, and we want to do this, like I said, relatively quickly. So you are literally going to pour it in here. Voila. All right, and again, stains, so let me put this on another paper towel because we don't want it staining. And guys, now you have this beautiful mascara that you know exactly what's in it. All right, so I'm going to put that on here because again, it stains everything, so I don't want it staining the wood. And stopper goes right here. Just like that. See? Bam. And you insert it. Voila. All right. And just so you can, and it's warm, so I like to unscrew it and let it cool. But just so you guys can see, I needed to make some more because I was almost out, as you can see. But it literally, and it's kind of cold right now. It is December, so you have to pump it a little bit, but you can see it is still very viable, very good, and voila. It is so very nice. See? Yeah. So, I hope that helps. I hope that you start doing this instead of buying some of the junk from the store. I know that there are a lot of companies out there that actually do some really good stuff. But hey, if you want to know for sure what's in your products, this is one of the best ways to do it. All right, everybody, so that is exactly how you make mascara. I hope that it was very helpful for you. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell and you'll know whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, learn, grow, and do it yourself. All right, see you later. Bye for now.